Hello, I want to let you guys know about this counseling that I go to. Is called STAR, which is for sexual trauma awareness and response. And one day I was watching television and this commercial just kept showing and kept coming on, and it was about sexual trauma. And I said to myself, now that's the kind of counseling I can definitely use. And it was 2020 when this commercial kept coming on. So I figured that God was speaking to me. And what I said was, God, if I see this commercial one more time, because it just kept coming on, then I'm gonna give them a call. But it was 2020, and I called them, and I've been with STAR ever since then. So this is almost 2025. But I want to say I've been in counseling for decades of my life, and when I got with STAR, though, that's when my life began to change. My life began to change. By me just losing my mother, it's some pain, but I can, I'm okay. But what I want to say is that how God, what part He played in this is that the commercial was coming on, and one day in counseling when we were all in group, the question was asked, how did we find out about STAR? And everybody went around saying what they had to say. And of course I said I found it because I was watching the commercial. And knowing that sexual trauma is what was most of my trauma was, that's how I found STAR. So, and I explained that I told God, okay, if you're talking to me, I'm going to go ahead and make the call if I see the commercial again. But what happened, what really touched me is when they said they don't have a commercial. But I saw the commercial. It was in 2020, but I have not seen the commercial since. And this is 2024. Well, a few more days, 2025, of course. But and still today, they does not have a commercial. And they did mention that they were talking about getting a commercial. So I thank God for STAR. Sexual trauma awareness and response. It definitely helped me, and I have more strength than I ever had. I wrote my stories. I'm able to tell them, talk about them. So any of you that you've done something to me, whether you rape me or whatever, I forgive you. I forgive you. Only God had me to call that number and refer me to STAR. And I thank God for him.